The most painful parent punishment. We did the most evil 5 months ago, but now we're doing the most painful. Starting off with 0 DOL. What's DOL? I feel like I ask this every video, but why is it 0? The next one's 0 is 2. What is this? 0? I don't know, but it's parent's face on a t-shirt. Being forced to wear this to school would destroy your social life. I mean, maybe, I guess if you're young, you know, you think that's kind of like, oh, I don't want to wear my parents' face. But like, you know, as you get older, you're like, it's my parents. Like it's like a joke, you know? It's like, if you're making fun of me, you're making fun of me for my t-shirt. Just like, worry about yourself, man, you know? All right, 0. Bullet through the computer? All those saved files gone forever. A bullet through the I wouldn't even know what to think if that happened to my computer. Like, my parent just shot the computer? Oh, what? Still at 0. Forced to eat a raw egg. It's so disgusting, but did you know bodybuilders eat raw eggs? As a matter of fact, I did. It's quick protein, you know? 20 million grams of protein right there. But like, I've never tried it. Don't want to try it because like just the texture, I know. As soon as it touches my throat, projectile vomit everywhere. Okay, now we're at 1. Still don't remember what DOL means, but we're getting up there in the ranks. Drinking from the garden hose. While it's not very painful, it's very degrading to the victim. I'm sure like 90% of kids out there has drank from their garden hose before. You know, you're a little kid, you're running around in the yard, you're playing outside, and you're so thirsty, get the hose. Or is it just me? 1 DOL still. Smelling dog breath. What? Trust me, it's worse than you think. Yeah, I know dog's breath can smell, but like as a punishment, like your parents just bring your dog to you, smell it! You know, like that's just a very weird one. Still at 1. Standing facing the wall for an hour. Oh. Now that's a punishment. Patience is a very powerful punishment for children to experience. This is like a Mr. Beast video. Staring at a wall for 24 hours. Oh, we're at 2 now. Mouth taped shut. What do you mean? It's not a punishment. You're just getting them mewing early. I have no chin, guys. Okay. Well, you can still breathe without your mouth, right? Yeah. It's actually better to breathe through your nose. I've tried taping my mouth shut at night. If you guys have ever heard of that before, you're like, what the heck, Luke? But if you have, you'll be like, oh, okay. Luke knows what's up. But I don't know. It just feels weird. 2. Sprayed by a powerful hose. You can enjoy yourself if you try to. Huh? Okay. Sleep on the floor. 1 Redditor recalls how their parents removed all the furniture from their room as a punishment. That's a weird punishment. No more bed. Sleep on the floor. 3. Eating soap. What? Eating soap? Well, because if you swear, yeah. Washing your mouth with soap won't stop you cussing, but it might make you sick. I was like, eating soap, but yeah, that's a popular one. Like, I'm gonna scrub your mouth clean. You don't be saying those bad words. Never happened to me, but you know. 4. Rub flowers in face. For people with allergies like hay fever, you know why this is so bad. Achoo. Luke, you did a bad thing. I would start laughing if my parents did that as a punishment. Finger flicking. Ooh. Children of Asian parents, you'll understand. Bike lock around the neck? You may be able to get out of this one if you try. What kind of parents are doing that? Number 5, pulling your ears. It's one of the most sensitive organs in the human body. I feel like I've had that one done before. Like, 5.5 now. Hands up punishment. It's a stress position where you must hold your hands above your head for 30 minutes. 30 minutes? My shoulders would be getting sore. But how is that like how can your parents force you to keep your hands up? Like you could just literally go like that. Like I don't get it. 6. Ice bucket poured overhead. Originally started as a challenge to raise awareness for motor neuron disease. The ice bucket challenge. 7. Spiked with cactus needles? Aztec parents would punish misbehaving children with cactus spikes. So you just get your cactus and throw it at the kid or what? 8. Yanked by hair. About 1 in 20 hairs will easily pull out when tugged. The others, painful. Okay, we got the nipple cripple. Isn't it called the purple nurple? Or wait, yeah, a school prank. The act of taking a person's nipple between the thumb and forefinger. That's an interesting image they got there. You twist the nipple until they scream like a pig. Spanked with a slipper, arguably the most well-known physical punishment. You know, your mother takes it off. 10. Abandoned in forest? Dropped at the side of the road and told to walk the rest of the... Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, that's not really getting abandoned in the forest. 11. Forced handstand. Again, how are you gonna force your... Like, I could barely handstand for like more than 3 seconds. Well, at least you're making gains in the process. Well, that's true. Your parents are just getting you ready for gymnastics class. Hanging upside down from tree. I'm sure everybody used to do that as a kid. Holding this for 10 minutes can be deadly as blood rushes to the brain fast. Okay, stop. Whenever they describe things like that, like just... I could just imagine like the brain or like the blood... Tickling till you can't breathe. We all have that one person who can crack us. My dad, actually, yeah, my dad would do that, not as a punishment, but he would just do that. And I remember it's like it's not painful, but it is painful. It's like you just can't, I don't even know how to describe it, but I'm sure it's happened to you guys too. Like it's like, You know? Like, oh man, the good old days. Pick stinging nettles barehanded. Roman soldiers allegedly rubbed the leaves on their arms and legs to keep warm. Skip meals for a day. Ooh. A human can survive for about 10 days without food. I swear you can last longer than that. Don't try it, guys, but I swear that's fake. I don't know. Don't go by me. 13. Dragged on dog leash? Just hope it's not in public. That would be the ultimate punishment. Not only would you be dragged, but you would get the public humiliation at the same time. Push down the stairs. That's not a punishment. That's abuse. A typical staircase has 15 steps, and you'll feel every one of them. Well, not if you skip a couple. 14. Cutting grass with scissors for an hour? What? How is this one worse than being pushed downstairs? You'll have plenty of bruises and cramps by the end of it. Forced labor. One family really did this as they didn't want to deal with their pregnant daughter. Metal ruler on knuckles. Metal. Ow. It used to be used as a punishment in schools a long time ago. I was about to say that. You go like this, the teacher. Take a boiling hot shower. If your pain tolerance is high, you might just about find it all right. Okay, even if your pain tolerance is high, if you have boiling hot water, you're gonna burn yourself. Rooster stress position? What the heck is that? Practice in India, where it's called the murga. Police even use it for some crimes. The rooster stress position? Huh? Let me search an image up of this. Like this? Huh? How is that worse than being pushed down the stairs? I don't get it. 17. Eat an extremely spicy chili. Some people can bear a Carolina Reaper easily. Man, I'm not very good with spices. The water cure. You must drink a large volume of water to avoid drowning. It's very dangerous. Wait, what? You must drink a large volume of water to avoid drowning? I don't get this one. Locked outside in the snow. Exposure to the freezing elements can cause hypothermia in minutes. I'd be worried about if I'm standing in the snow, I'd be worried about my feet like freezing off. 19. Eat peanut butter when you're allergic. No way parents would do this. This can cause irritation, skin rashes, and difficulty breathing. That's not all. You can literally die. 21. Listening to blasting music. Any sound over 85 decibels can be harmful, especially if you're exposed to it for a long time. Loud music is the best though, guys. That's not even a punishment. Just kidding. There's one time. Actually, there's a couple times. I like festivals and stuff. Usually like the loud music doesn't bother me, but there's one place. Actually, yeah. Both times this has happened, like my ears actually hurt, was at the same building 2 times. If it's the only 2 times I've ever been to this building, and both times my ears got like hurt. 21. DOL. The belt. Oh, now here's the classic. If the technique is right, this could be extremely painful. 22. Family dog set loose on you? If it's a family dog, I'd hope it doesn't like attack you. Depending on the breed of a dog, this could end bad and well or very badly. Smoke a whole pack of cigarettes? You were caught smoking. Okay, so how you like it after a whole pack? Your parents caught you smoking. I don't think they'd want you to smoke anymore. What? Okay, 24. Fighting with a wooden sword. Apparently a parent was jailed for severely injuring their child this way. These aren't even punishments. These are like criminal crimes. Electrocuted with cattle prod. What's a cattle prod? Meant for herding cattle. Oh, these sticks can deliver a powerful jolt. Bad boy. I'm gonna electrocute you. Rolling pin to the face may contain traces of flour. Ain't no way someone's gonna knock you out with that. Your parent, I mean. 30. Hold your hand on the stove. Oh my gosh. I've done this before. Not as a punishment. Don't go after my parents, guys. I've told this story before, but for the people who don't know. My pantry door at my parents' house was right beside the stove. And it's like a natural habit. Like, can you guys see me? I opened the pantry, but I set my hand on the stove just as I'm looking around. And one time, the stove was on, or it had like just been shut off, and it was still as hot as it could be. So I open it. And that hurt. That hurt very much so. Burned alive? This isn't a punishment. This is like a something that you would never want to happen. Dependent on oxygen supply, this can run the risk of asphyxiation. Okay, we're getting into the last ones here. Dangled over smoking hot chilies. What is this? Unruly Aztec children were punished by being held over smoking habanero peppers. Wow, what does that do? Like, does it get in your nostrils and burn or what? Chop off tongue for speaking back. Unfortunately, it won't regrow. You know why parents are chopping off their kids' tongues. Crucified? God did this to his child, to pay penance for our sins. What do you think? I don't know what I think. And the last one, infinity DOL. Kicking you out of the house. You cannot deny it. The pain cannot be set to a fixed number. Well, that's not really physical pain. That's mental pain. But that would be painful. And that's good for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to slap that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.